Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 20th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Well, the DNC started last night, and that means its national election will be over in 77 more days, and I can't wait. How about you? Hey, and speaking of about how about you, be sure to check in on the front page at eyeonannapolis.net. We just installed a new poll thing up there in the upper right corner, and each week we have a new poll. It could be serious, it could be fun, it could be funny, whatever. And we'll take your suggestions. If you want to know the pulse of some people in the area, send me an email, let me know. Anyhow, we do have a lot of ground to cover today, and it's time for the news, so shall we? Families with kids in Anne Arundel County can now access details for over 1,500 school bus routes on the school system's website. Families are encouraged to locate their children's bus stops and practice walking to and from these locations before school begins if you are not familiar. Additionally, full 24-25 school hours are available online, and a tool actually to determine school attendance zones and bus eligibility is provided also on the website. Speaking of that website, which is aacps.org, the school system just redid it, and I got to say, it is an amazing site. In a major food recall, more than 167,000 pounds of chicken breast nuggets and tenders produced by Perdue Farms has been recalled due to possible metal contamination. The USDA's Food Safety Inspection Service announced the recall after customers reported finding metal wire in the products. The affected items include specific batches of Perdue Simply Smart Organics chicken nuggets, Perdue chicken breast tenders, and Butcher Box organic chicken nuggets, all with a best if used by date of March 23, 2025. Now, consumers who purchase these products are advised to discard them or return them where they bought them for a refund. There have been no illnesses or injuries reported so far on this recall. A new Mexican restaurant, Mucho Gusto, has opened up in Gambrills at the Waugh Chapen Towne Center. It's a locally owned chain, which also has restaurants in Bel Air and Towson. The restaurant has traditional Mexican dishes, including tacos, fajitas, all made with local ingredients when possible. Mucho Gusto has already garnered awards for the Best Mexican Restaurant and Best Cocktail Program from Baltimore Magazine, so that is very encouraging. The restaurant is open daily. And this has to be one of the most asked questions I get. Where can I shred stuff? Well, put this date on your calendar. Arundel Federal Savings Bank is hosting a free community shred fest on Saturday, September 21st from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at its Annapolis branch on Riva Road. The event provides a safe and secure way for residents to dispose of personal documents, protecting against identity theft and cybercrime. Participants can bring up to 3 bags or boxes of documents for shredding. The event will continue until 1 p.m. or until the shredding truck is full, and this event is weather permitting. A quick bit of housekeeping here. It's slowly starting to come together, and I don't know, it could be dangerous. Do you remember several years ago when I told you about a woman that was flashed at 4 a.m. in downtown Annapolis, and I made an offhanded comment about what was she doing out there at that time of night? Do you also remember how the women of Annapolis brought out the pitchforks and tiki torches and wanted my head on a platter? Well, we got through that incredible lapse of judgment, thankfully, and now Annapolis Moms, also known as Annapolis Moms Media, and Eye on Annapolis are teaming up. So you're going to see some EOA stuff over on their platforms, and you're going to see some Annapolis Moms stuff right here. And I'm sure there's going to be some bumps along the way, but I'm really excited to work together with them. And again, many thanks to all who continue to sign up for our daily news recap. If you are not receiving it, you are missing out. There is a link right here in the show notes for you, and feel free to forward it to your friends, family, and colleagues. Remember, it's free, it's short, it's sweet. It comes to your email inbox every day at 7 p.m., all without any pesky paywalls like some of those other places. And as we start to close, today is Ticket Tuesday, and Rams Head On Stage has hooked me up again, as they always do. And I do have 2 tickets in fantastic seats to see Jesse Roper and Jordan Sokol, got some local music there, on Thursday the 22nd, or the Jamie McLean Band on Friday the 30th. And we did a bonus pod with Jamie, and that looks to be a really fantastic show. If you want any of them, it's easy. Get in touch with me and let me know, and you may be on your way. And of course, you do want to check out Rams Head On Stage for all the other amazing shows on deck, especially that 3rd annual Annapolis Songwriters Festival coming up in September. All right, that's a wrap. But first, a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting all your friends and colleagues know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Annapolis Songwriters Festival. So now you just need to hang tight, because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you need. All that's coming up for you in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, August 20th. Not a bad start to the work week yesterday for the Annapolis region, but conditions will get as good as they can get in late August today through Friday before a weekend warm-up. Look for sunny highs today in the mid to upper 70s with breezy winds out of the northwest with gusts to 20-plus miles per hour at times, with more of the same tomorrow with slightly lighter winds, to be followed by more sunshine Thursday and Friday with highs Thursday around 80 degrees and in the low to mid-80s on Friday. As for the weekend, the expectation is for more sunshine with highs climbing back into the mid-80s to maybe lower 90s in a few spots. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. Be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X each day for updates, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
It's a nap time Saturday night.
Get ready for the 2024 Annapolis Songwriters Festival, happening September 12th through the 15th. This year, they're bringing 4 days of incredible music with over 100 shows across 15-plus venues in downtown Annapolis. Don't miss headliners like Citizen Cope, J.J. Gray and Mofro, and Lee Brice, along with many more amazing artists. Tickets are on sale now at AnnapolisSongwritersFestival.com. There are hundreds of hours of free showcases. Don't miss an unforgettable weekend of music, stories, and fun in the heart of Annapolis. Tickets are on sale now at AnnapolisSongwritersFestival.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.